Hi, I'm Damon from Joie. I'm going to show you today how to build the Chrome Deluxe or Chrome, exactly the same build. Okay, so starting off with the chassis is the best way really. So of course once you've got all your wheels, axle, etc. all out of the box. With regards to the chassis itself, the brake and wheel assembly will just clip straight into place. So it drops on with little pins at the bottom, and as it locates you'll see and hear those pins engage at the bottom section. Once we've got it upside down there, what we also want to do then is just attach the basket on. So there's 3 press studs that will go around to connect the basket into place. So. The chassis is nearly done. With regards to the wheels, on the fronts we have the pins that will just clip and lock into place, and there is a quick release button on the very front just below the swivel catch there to remove, so very easy to remove. And on the wheels as well we do have a swivel catch, so that swivel catch will move up to lock the wheel and down to be engaged in swivel mode, so very easy to pop those on and also activate and use them. With regards to the rear wheels, you'll see that there are some little fins at the end, so we do need to align those fins with the little gap that's in the axle itself, but again they will just clip straight into place to engage, and to release there is a button on the top of the axle for the Chrome Deluxe and on the underside for the Chrome, so very easy to again engage and disengage the rear wheels. Chassis then is completed and done, and with regards to the seat unit itself, I will tend to do that in situ on the frame. So as we get the seat unit carcass, we can pop that on, and that will engage via the connectors there straight into the central housing. To sit the seat up, there is a lever up at the top here that we can then sit the seat up. But whilst we've got it in its naked position, we can also see the different harness height adjustments. So very easy to adjust the harness heights. If we are doing so, we can just poke those through, pull those through the main cabin and refeed those back through the next harness slot. So very easy to adjust those. Building the seat unit, I would tend to start with the hood section. So if we start with the hood itself, what we want to do is take the back fabric over to start with. So we feed that around the back of the seat unit and then clip the hood frame into position. As we've clipped that in, the next most critical part, and the reason why the fabric itself isn't press-studded in place, is because at the back section of the hood here, we'll find right near where the zip is positioned, there are some little tabs with press studs on. So those press studs will connect to the top of the seat frame. We start by connecting both of those, so one on either side, exactly the same. Connect those in, and then we can re-press stud the seat cover back into position. The same on the opposite side. As we've done that then, at the rear of the seat section, what we want to ensure is that we've got the fabric positioned. So position it so we can gain access to the recline lever, and then connect the lower press stud, one on either side on the hood, into place at the bottom. That will hold the hood in place, keeping it looking but aesthetically pleasing, but also allow the hood to fully function. So once that's in place, the hood is completed. On the hood we do also have a zip to extend the canopy, so we can open that up then to give some great coverage for the little one, even in the lay flat position. So very easy to operate the hood extension. UPF 50 fabric, so great sun protection on there as well. The next component then is the arm bar, and the great thing with these arm bars are these are pivoting arm bars. So as we lock and locate this into place, we'll find just below the fabric is the housing there, so a couple of inches up from the base of the seat. We can simply clip that in, and so the pivoting action is of course to make life much easier for loading and unloading the little one. Once that's in then, we have the apron, and on the apron we'll find that there are some magnets as well as some Velcro pieces. So the purpose of the Velcro is for when we're opening the foot apron system fully up. We do actually have a Velcro tab on either side on this piece of fabric here that can hold that in position to give good coverage when a child is laying flat. However, when the child then sits up, this is designed then to be able to fold over the armbar, connecting to the magnets at the front there to still give good coverage when the child is in the sitting up position. Unit itself can very easily switch from world facing to parent facing, so there are two little buttons on the other side there that can allow that to remove to then go into the parent facing mode. All built now. Handle height adjustment is of course standard issue with regards to the product, that can move up and down very simply by activating these grey buttons on the handle itself. And if we should need to fold the unit, then we've got the two triggers just here that will allow the easy folding of the chassis itself, and we can leave the seat unit on this, so whether it's facing away or facing world, we can leave the seat unit on. Lay flat position when facing the parent. When facing the world, what we need to do is activate the recline mechanism at the back here, sit it all the way forwards, and then continue the fold in exactly the same manner as we had done before. When folded, one of the great little features is that if we are walking any distance, we can extend the handle and use it in trolley mode to transport the child and the pushchair alone. Closing catch, once it is folded, there is a closing catch here at the right hand side as you're pushing it, and we only have to move that out by about half an inch to allow it to open itself up. So very quick and easy engagement of that system. So that's your chrome or chrome Deluxe build and setup and some of the key features. Thank you.